Hello, my name's Rob Williams and I'm the Technical and Training Manager for GateSafe. And today I'd like to talk about safety edges. Safety edges are one of the most popular types of safety devices that we can use to protect a multitude of risks around automated gates and barriers. For example, against crushing, dragging, drawing in and shearing. But when we do consider using safety edges, it's very important that we put them in the right place so that they actually cover the areas that we're trying to protect. For example, on swing gates, put them at the very bottom of the gate leaves so they not only then provide crushing protection but also provide protection against the dragging and drawing in underneath the gate as it moves over the road surface. On sliding gates, make sure that they're as close to the bottom of the gate as we possibly can do. For example, when you put them at the end of a sliding gate, it's important to make sure they're right to the bottom, otherwise you could be leaving a gap that somebody could get their foot or leg in. Also, when we do use safety edges, we need to make sure that they are actually working properly. Now, I know that sounds very basic, but quite often we come across very small, low-profile safety edges on types of gates, and just by the speed and weight and momentum of the gates, it means that these very small safety edges actually bottom out, and therefore you're still getting hit by the full force of the gate before it's had a chance to react and back off. So checking that the profile depth is adequate to do the job is incredibly important. Also, making sure that they actually work in the right directions. Now, several logic boards that we come across actually have a kind of universal input for safety edges where it knows which direction the gate is moving, and therefore when the edge is activated it stops and reverts the gate away in the opposite direction. But being that that actually works in both directions, if you trigger a safety edge that's moving away from you, then it would make the gate stop and revert towards you and could possibly create a very nasty crushing risk. So make sure that you do actually separate the circuits with your safety edges, so some of them work in the opening direction only and some only in the closing direction, not both. Also, they do need to be properly fail safe. So to that note, I would thoroughly recommend using resistive safety edges because they meet a category 2 criteria and therefore are deemed properly fail safe. The old mechanical and pneumatic safety edges, unfortunately most of them aren't up to that, so there is a possibility of leaving a gate running unprotected if a fault happens. Also, safety edges are obviously a contact safety device. They rely on them hitting you. Now, in our view, the best thing to do is to actually stop the gate from hitting you in the first place by using non-contact safety as your priority. I hope this has been useful. Thanks very much indeed for watching.